So what really happened between Wimbledon and Milton Keynes? The first whispers of relocation came in 1979 when chairman Ron Nodes believed the club's small crowds were due to Plough Lane's location, hemmed in by sparsely populated parkland. He even bought debt-ridden Milton Keynes City for just £1, but concluded that a team in MK would likely draw gates no better than Wimbledon's, rivaling only Northampton Town in that area. Still, rumours of mergers and moves persisted. By the late 1980s, Wimbledon were considering ground shares with other London clubs, even a merger with Crystal Palace or QPR. In 1988, permission was granted for a 20,000-seater stadium in Merton, but the Labour Council at the time blocked the plan. Instead, the land became a car park. Then came the Taylor Report. Plough Lane was deemed unsafe and Wimbledon began a ground share at Selhurst Park. It was meant to be temporary, it lasted more than a decade. Merton Council suggested alternatives. The Greyhound Racing Association even proposed redeveloping Wimbledon Stadium into a dual-purpose football and racing ground, but nothing stuck. New owner Sam Hammam grew frustrated. He threatened to strip the club of its name and double-headed eagle crest if a solution could not be found. At one point, manager Joe Kinner even discussed moving the club to Dublin. By 1997, Hammam had sold the club to Norwegian businessmen for £26 million, though he stayed on in an advisory role. Ownership of Plough Lane was transferred to a company he controlled, then sold for £8 million. Hammam eventually sold his remaining shares in 2000. The same year, entrepreneur Pete Winkleman formed the Milton Keynes Stadium Consortium. His plan was ambitious, a vast retail and leisure development in southern MK, anchored by a football club. But instead of building one, he sought to buy one. His first target was Luton Town. The owners were tempted, but the Football League blocked the move. He then approached Palace and Barnet as well as other clubs. All declined. Then he turned to Wimbledon. By now, the club's Norwegian owners were losing £6 million a year. They appointed Charles Koppel as chairman, a man with little football background but a clear mission: keep the club financially afloat at any cost. In August 2001, Koppel announced plans to relocate Wimbledon to Milton Keynes. The backlash was immediate. The Football League, the FA, Merton Council, MPs, journalists, and above all, the supporters all opposed the move. Fans boycotted club programmes, producing their own which outsold the official version 3-1. The Football League rejected Koppel's proposal, but on appeal, an arbitration panel ruled the decision had been improperly taken. The matter was passed to an independent FA-appointed commission. In May 2002, three men, Brad Parker, Steve Stride and Alan Turvey, met to decide the club's fate. By a vote of 2-1, they ruled in favour of relocation. The FA publicly condemned the decision but could not overturn it. For Wimbledon fans, it was the death of the club. The assertion in the commission report that resurrecting the club from its ashes as, say, Wimbledon Town would not be in the wider interests of football. That summer, a group led by Chris Stewart, Mark Jones, Ivor Heller and Trevor Williams founded AFC Wimbledon. Within weeks, a new team was playing in South London, with a majority of Wimbledon supporters behind it. Meanwhile, the original club limped on. Wimbledon FC entered administration in 2003, its identity was stripped, and by 2004, Winkleman's consortium bought it out and rebranded it as what it is now. The badge, the colours, even the name changed. At first, MK tried to claim Wimbledon's history as their own, but after years of dispute, an agreement was reached. In 2006, all honours and records prior to 2004 would remain with Wimbledon and with AFC Wimbledon as their spiritual heirs. The story of MK is and will always be overshadowed by the success story of AFC Wimbledon.